Hey everyone. So in this little flow, what we're going to address is the posterior oblique slings, anterior oblique slings, and your lateral line. So let's get started. Here we have a single long stick. So if you don't have one of our sticks, grab a broomstick or whatever you have handy right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack the the posterior oblique sling from my left glute up to my right lat and shoulder area. I'm going to have my feet close together. The stick is going to be at 1 o'clock position. From here, I'm going to slide my left heel forward. I don't have to move it that far ahead. Just slide the heel forward so the leg stays straight. I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to grab the bottom of the grip so the hand doesn't slide. I'm going to push the stick into the floor at about 30 to 40% tension, and you're going to feel this lat engage. From here, I'm then going to sink into my hinge pattern. I'm pushing my hips straight back towards the wall behind me. I have a soft angle at the knee as I'm pushing my butt backwards. I'm keeping my back flat so that I actually access this hamstring in this position. Make sure that your ankle is dorsiflexed. So that means you want to pull your toes up towards your shin bone. From here, I'm maintaining that tension, pushing the stick into the floor, and now I'm going to actively reach that arm forward. It won't be that far. You may want to get farther, but all we're looking for is that extension through the lat. You're going to feel that all the way down through this left hamstring. Hold that for about a 6 to 10 second count, maybe a little bit longer if you feel a little bit tighter through there, if it needs more lengthening. Maintain the tension as you slowly start to stand up. Once you're done with that, go ahead and switch sides and repeat that same process. Remember, slide the heel forward, 30-40% tension into the floor with the stick, and hinge. Sink the hips straight backwards. You're going to feel that stretch of the hamstring, making sure that you keep your back flat, and then start to lengthen and reach forward with that left hand. One side is going to be tighter than the other, so once you recognize where that deficiency is, spend a little bit more time on that deficient side. Now we're going to go to the anterior tissue line. From here, it's the same setup, but what I'm going to do is take that right foot and I'm going to step it behind me. I want to make sure the top of the foot is on the floor so that I can get all the way up through the front of the hip. I'm going to take the top of my right foot and I'm going to push it into the floor at about 30 to 40%. You're going to feel that start to go all the way up through the front of the hip. I'm going to push the stick into the floor about 30% tension, and I'm going to start to move the arm back. As you can see from my pull on my shirt, I'm lengthening this line from my left pec all the way down to my right hip. I can then come back, ease off the tension, and then initiate that tension again, pull that arm back, and now I can reach across to amplify or increase that stretch on that anterior sling. So I'm actively trying to reach for that wall with the left hand, or the right hand, sorry. Come back to center, ease off, and then repeat and switch to the other side. Push the top of the left foot into the floor, push the stick into the floor about 30% tension, pull the arm back. Find out or feel where the deficiency is. Ease off tension. Repeat. Foot, stick, pull back, and then reach across the body. As you reach, try not to lean forward. Now we're going to address the lateral line. My feet are about hip width apart. I'm going to place the stick at 3 o'clock position on my right side. My hand is going to come up about shoulder level. I'm going to push the stick into the floor at about 30-40% tension. Make sure the bottom of the stick is angled towards you. From here, I'm going to take my left hand up like I'm taking an oath, and I'm going to push my hip out to the side to 9 o'clock. I'm going to lengthen that right arm out to 3 o'clock, and then I'm going to reach over the top with my left hand. Here you're going to feel that stretch all the way through that left lateral line. Make sure you keep your hips square. Do not allow the hips to turn in rotation. We want to make sure that we're hitting that lateral tissue. hold for 10 seconds, maybe a little bit longer if you feel tight, and then go ahead and switch sides. In this case, the stick is at 9 o'clock. I'm going to bring my right hand up. I'm going to push the stick into the floor about 30% tension. I'm going to drive my hips out to 3, pushing my left arm out to 9, and then I'm going to reach over the top with my right arm. Make sure you're breathing. Do not hold your breath. And then ease off. So there's a great little routine. You can do that before your workout, make it a little bit more dynamic to prep the tissues for your loaded movements, or just do it whenever you feel you need to get some movement in. Give it a shot. Stick mobility, movement made better.